Welcome to our class for today. Let's discuss an area that a lot of us have been complaining about. Teaching children how to do home chores. Teach your children how to do chores because it will help them. Even if they have housekeeper, or even if you have housekeeper at home, let them learn some basic things. Basic chores in the house. Cleaning, washing. Okay? Try as much as possible to make sure that these young ones learn some basic chores. How do you help them to learn these chores? Number one is give children simple tasks to do. Don't start with hard things. You can tell a child, use that towel and clean the dining table. It's a simple task. Start with minor things they can do. Those books you have littered around the parlor, please pick them and organize them in a place. It's a simple task. So first, when you're teaching children how to do chores, teach them small chores. Let them start with minor ones. Go and get me the cup. Go and bring the spoon. These are small chores you can start with. Then another thing you have to do is, there are age-appropriate chores that a child can learn. You cannot tell a 3-year-old to go and wash dishes and the child will wash it effectively well. Give them age-appropriate chores. There are chores for a 2 years, 3 years, 10 years, 15 years. Make sure that these chores are structured according to their age. Let it be an age-oriented chores that their strength can handle. Now when you have done that, the next thing is establish daily routine. Let it be on your routine. You wake up in the morning. What you do is clean the dining table. You wake up in the morning. What you do is range the dining table. You wake up in the morning. What you do is wash the dishes. You wake up in the morning. What you do is make your bed. Let it be a daily routine. When you have the habit of doing daily routine, it becomes part of your life and it helps you to set routines in your life that can help you go a long way. So help them to set daily routines. Let them know what they have to do at every particular point in their time, in their life. They wake up in the morning, they know what exactly they have to do. That is another thing you need to help them do. Then be consistent with teaching. You cannot make a child learn in one day. The child is bound to make mistakes. Let's say, for example, you are teaching your teenager how to cook. You don't expect that just once teaching of cooking, the child is going to learn effectively well. No. Take the child to the kitchen each time you want to cook, consistently, gradually. As the child have learned over time, give the child free hands to do it under your supervision. Then after that, the child can do it without you being there. So you have to try as much as possible to let them learn under your supervision and teach them consistently. Consistency is the soul of mastery. When you are consistent doing things, you make mistake, you correct, you make mistake, you correct, you will learn effective way of doing that thing. Consistently. You tell them to wash the dishes. The first day they are going to wash dishes is not going to be clean that well. Let them repeat it another day. Then you rewash. Let them wash another day. You find out that it's going to be cleaner than the previous day. Gradually, they become master in that skill. So, be consistent in teaching them. Don't get fed up along the way. Don't think that because they do it and they didn't do it right, you will do it again. For that reason, you'll just be doing your things. You don't want problem. You don't want to repeat what they've done. No, you are not helping matters. So teach them to do it. If they make mistake, help them, correct them, adjust them, readjust them. That will help them to do better. Then, learn to praise and reward. A child is battling to learn a particular home chores. Let's say you teach a child to wash. The child has not been washing clean. You've always been rewashing, and a day comes, you see that what they've washed is very clean. You don't need to rewash. Do you praise them? Tell them thank you. You are doing great. You've moved forward. You've done better than you have been doing. You've done great. Reward them. If you want to gift them something, gift them something. That will help them to be motivated. Oh, that means I'm progressing. That means I'm doing well. That will help them. So help your children to learn how to do chores. Praise them and reward them when they have done well. Then organize each family chores according to age, and you can paste them in a place, a chart. I always say that the family should have something like a board where you write issue arising, things you need to do, things they need to know. Like when we talk about first aid, I talk about putting the number of individuals you think that can be helpful in times of emergency. Let it be in a visible place. Okay? Then boundaries you've set for the home, boundaries you've set for your children, you can place them in a place. Okay? Routines that each family member have to do, you can place them there. If they wake up, they say, oh, I'm supposed to sleep. They will come to. It serves as a reminder. You should have a small mini notice board in your home that reminds every family member about something, that passes an information. It's important. When we talk about family structure, we'll discuss about all of this. So try as much as possible to have this chart so that it will be a source of reminder for your children on what to do. If you are doing it in a routine form, that chart will help them to know what they are supposed to do. If you've changed the chore of a child from sweeping to washing, they will see it there. You still remind them verbally. So try as much as possible to help your children learn how to do home chores. So we'll talk about number one, we'll talk about start with simple tasks. 2, we look at appropriate age for each task or each chores. We look at establishing daily routine. We'll talk about consistency in teaching. We'll talk about rewarding and praising and rewarding your children for having done well, and then having a child like a notice board on what every family member needs to do. So help your children to learn how to do chores. It helps them to develop better skills that will help them in life ahead of them. Alright, we want our families to do better, our children to do better. Help doing these young ones to be better persons to know they will look back and they will be grateful to you. This is Class Online School. We want our family to do better. We want our tutu to transform, evolve into better individuals. Here we discuss sex education, counseling section. We talk about issue arising. We'll discuss, we teach Nigerian curriculum from JSS1 to SS3. We'll talk about business sometimes. So, like the page if you like what we're doing here. Share the video if there is any video you think somebody will like. Okay, follow us if you're not following us. Subscribe if you're not subscribed to us. Thank you for joining me today. I'll see you